than today for the two name or the ancient time from this town then they called Mamallapuram. Yes, sir. One more name, Mahabalipuram or Mahabalipuram is the both of and same. And we are going to see now Mahabalipuram of four type of the architecture. How do we going to see four different style? But old sculptures in Pallava dynasty, 1400 years old, 1400 years old, called 7th century AD after Christ. So the Pallava capital from the Kanchipuram is about near the 70 kilometer. The Indian silk sarees and most famous in a Kanchipuram. Mahabalipuram is the huge big port, sea port of the Pallava. And you know the Hindu religious are three main goddesses, Brahma, Shiva and Vishnu. And Vishnu are the 10th reincarnation. So it's one of the 9th incarnation to Lord Krishna. Krishna is the love boy, is the cowboy. The Krishna is get love much better to get eating. So you can see the huge and big stone from here, like the rock and sitting the rock, then I called Krishna Butterball. Krishna Butterball. Actually it's a balancing rock behind center of the gravity. As a British time, 7 elephants tried to move the stone, but did not go and move the stone. Or many cyclone, wind, rain, earthquake also. It never come to fell down the stone. Is in so many thousand years and staying like this position, then called the Krishna Butterball. But it not about man-made. This was a natural. No joint, no connect, no fix, nothing. He is amazing called Krishna's Butterball. He is a 250 ton, the stone weight, and 250 ton, just and sitting on slope and point, then he called Krishna Butterball. But it's not man-made. Later I show them how to break the stone. Please.
So those holes are an unbroken piece of stone. So they put wood in it, soak the stone, soak the wood, and then the wood expands and it splits off the stone. Clever stuff. So this is the Brahma.
This is the Brahma, sir.
This one.
Shiva.
And the first
and
one.
Vishnu.
Vishnu.
He is a protector, destroyer, and creator. Two-sided in the sculpture. And see that the peacock and the monkey and the elephant blessing on the people, down the baby elephant and drink the water. Yeah. It's all cut from one solid rock.
And this is as old as the other bit?
Yeah, same side. Same. Temple and called a Ganesha Ratha. And see the fine and stupa top like a Buddhist architecture. As a middle one from the Indian sculptures called Dravidian architecture. Or you see that down the pillar is a Roman architecture. Roman, Hindu, Buddhist. All the three different style and one stone then they called Ganesha Ratha. From this village people and keep inside an idol Ganesha and still worship them today also. Every morning and evening and people and come to worship the Ganesha. Ganesha is the god of the good luck, the elephant god.
These temples are called monolithic temples because they're hewn out of one enormous piece of rock, and they start at the top and work there all the way down. Absolutely amazing.
So please, and this temple then I call one of the Indian epic Mahabharata is a 5 man and married one lady. We told before the 5 men married one lady. That's the name called Draupadi. A 5 man married one lady. That's the common. We not went to the sexy of the 5 man married one lady. The story epic Mahabharata. The 5 men are the 5 temple from this one. And see the first one that is called West Bengal architecture. West Bengal they called Calcutta temple architecture. The first one. Inside got the Durga and Durga the transport and the front of the lion. And the second one they called Arjuna Ratha. That is the South Indian temple architecture. That is the Shiva temple. And to the third one, like the boat model and the Buddhist architecture, they called Vishnu temple. He is to protect the temple. And to the last big one, the tall one, they called Dharma Raja. That called the deed is the Dharma Raja. Is the Brahma temple. But the last fourth Brahma temple, second the Shiva temple, exactly the same style and South Indian architecture.
So these are all monolithic sculptures. So then the whole thing, the whole site, all the way around here, is all carved out of one huge piece of rock with granite chisels apparently. So fancy that. Granite chisels chiseling out one mega piece of rock to make these temples. Hi guys, so we've seen that monolithic structure. We're now seeing the last temple of our holiday, the absolute last, I promised you. And Rob in the background, giving a thumbs up, the last one. So we're gonna have a quick look at that and then go and have some lunch. We'll catch up with you shortly.
And this temple they call the Shore Temple. Totally from this part of 7 temple, totally 7. But the 6th temple is still on the water. 2 kilometers back, 6th temple is still on the water. So this is the last one. Really, this temple also before and still on the water. Now the government put the stone, the backside the tree is to protect from this temple for the excavation. But this temple is not monolithic, all stone by stone, piece by piece, building, construction, architecture. Inside the small temple there, and Shiva and Parvati, Brahma and Vishnu, all family god inside. And the big temple inside of the Shiva Linga. We told before the Shiva Linga, the same idol inside. People are still worshipped before. Now the Shiva Linga is broken because the different community is a war that is spite of the Shiva Linga.
So we're at the Seashore Temple, and this temple, they sort of reclaimed the land around it so that you could see it. And there are 6 more temples underwater out to sea, which I think some of them did appear in the tsunami a few years ago and have been covered up with sand. So this is the last one, and it's not monolithic. It's made out of various stones and things like that, but yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, it really is. Just going to get a closer look. For those who are interested, there are 108 bulls out here and around the monument and what have you. Someone's counted them, I'm not going to, so we're going to have to take their word for it.